Hey everybody, this is Solar Eclipse presenting to you Game Genie codes this week for the game Castlevania 3. Why am I starting with Castlevania 3? Because I feel like it. Because I can't find my copy of 1, and I don't feel like playing 2. Anyway, yeah, we both know why you're here, so I'll stop yapping and get started with the first code on this list. I hope you enjoy this Game Genie video for Castlevania 3. Enjoy! Were the stairs your worst nightmare in Castlevania 3? Well, if so, it just got a lot worse. The code ZOAONP will completely disable your ability to attack, including your secondary weapon, when you're on the stairs. Now, I know you can't really see the effect based on my video footage. It's something you'll really just have to experience for yourself. Now, while this code only gets in the way of your progress while you're on the stairs, there are times throughout the game where you'll be confronted by enemies while you're on the stairs, and this code just makes it even harder to deal with them. For example, the red skeleton here actually got me killed once because I legitimately forgot I couldn't attack with this code enabled. So you'll have to do some tricky maneuvering to get around, but it's worth trying even if you're looking for an extra challenge for an already difficult game. Next up is AALEEY. Now this code makes you completely invincible to all enemies and enemy attacks. Shortly after discovering this code, I found out that there's already an 8-line code which pretty much does the same thing, but unlike the 8-line code, with this code enabled, your character also flashes, making you look as awesome as you feel. There are a few drawbacks though. Spikes and falls will kill you regardless, and this code also isn't completely reliable. It's rare, but I've taken damage while this code was in effect, and it can catch you off guard if you just happen to take damage and get sent falling to your doom. This makes me wonder if the 8-line code is actually more reliable in terms of functionality, but it still doesn't make you look cool like my code does. Also, another thing to mention is this thing affects other sprites in the game, although it doesn't seem to change the properties of anything. So basically, you'll still be able to play the game normally otherwise, it'll just look a bit glitchy. But regardless, I think it's still very fun being invincible, and I think the cosmetic change makes this code even more worth it. Alright, here's a code that'll make you extra cautious. KXPPXA. Whatever you do, don't get hit. If you get touched by anything that would damage you, you get launched. You will land on one corner of the screen since your falling momentum is so slow, and your trajectory sends you straight up into either corner depending on how you are hit. It took me forever just to get to the first boss of the game. Cliff Notes version, he beats me. Yep, I got a game over on the first boss because of this code. Maybe I'm just bad, but the problem is when you get hit, there's nothing you can do for a solid 10 plus seconds while you're airborne. This code's funny, but not recommended for normal play ever. This next code's pretty weird. YOAAAA. It has slight effects on the music, dramatic changes on your character's sprite depending on which screen you're on. It removes some enemies and candles that contain power-ups which are normally scattered about. It messes up the title screen and just gets glitchier the farther you progress. But the real reason I put this code on the list is because of your character's new animations. On certain screens, where your character will actually be visible, it has the most hilarious walk cycle I have ever seen. Please, someone, anyone, make a ROM hack of this game with this walk cycle. I'm probably getting way too much enjoyment out of this, but it's just so unbelievably silly, especially the way he appears to be falling down the stairs. This is just another fun code. No practical use will come out of this one. Alright, I will leave you with one more glitchy code for the evening. AEA, AEA. This code has a number of random different effects, but the most noticeable glitchy effect is the one it has on the music and the sound, which I'll let you listen to for a brief moment. So, headphone users, you might want to turn your sound down a bit. This is pretty painful to listen to. It gets annoying, doesn't it? Well, anyway, here's some more fun facts about the code. This code also just appears to do whatever it wants. For example, I'm able to climb stairs that aren't there. In previous testings, I've never been able to do that. Sometimes when I've experimented with this code, obstacles that normally shouldn't be in your way spawn. Other times you'll fall through platforms that appear to be there but aren't. And also at a certain point in the first level, the game appears to crash on command. So I'm not sure if there's a way around it, or if I can tweak the code a bit to get further in the game. I'll need to do some more testing on this code for a future Castlevania 3 video. Oh yeah, and that's fair. That's totally fair. Thank you very much for watching the whole video. I apologize for the lateness of it. As some of you know, I've been without power for about a day, which completely overlapped the weekly scheduled Game Genie video. A freak snowstorm hit the area, and sadly there was nothing I could do to prepare or upload the video. So, I just want to say thank you very much to those who have been very patient with me this week, and I hope it was well worth the wait. The videos will resume their usual day this week, so as long as there's no other freak accidents, knock on wood, everything will go as scheduled. With all that said, please rate my video and provide me with feedback. Also, if there's a game you would like me to discover Game Genie codes for, please let me know. Just so you're all aware, I'm currently working on Mega Man 1 and Metroid. Also, you can see based on the preview that I'm going to be revisiting a game. It's been a while since I've touched on any previous game, and I've been backlogged with codes for Zelda 1. So, I hope you enjoy my second episode of Game Genie codes for Zelda 1 coming this Saturday. Thank you for watching.